Good afternoon. It's Friday, weekend eve, June 11th. I was struggling this morning trying to decide what to talk about. And then the shirt I just got gave me an inspiration. Okay, for those of you who aren't up in your art history, this is Don Quixote and Sancho Panza, as done by Pablo Picasso. And the subject I want to cover is role models. My father, who has passed, was a bit of a Don Quixote. He would tilt at windmills. And I suppose occasionally he was also a Sancho Panza, dutifully helping my mother do the things that she needed to get done. And I've inherited part of that. But I did not inherit his career. And what I want to talk about is the difficulty in ceramics, or potentially any kind of art, in finding a role model. Which is not to say that there aren't plenty of potters out there or artists out there. But for instance, because our norm is to pick up art in school, high school, college, graduate school, our teachers are teachers. So the norm, what they know to teach, is how to get good enough at an art to then get a job teaching it. And in fact, some of them have almost no skills at actually selling their own art to the public. They might have a gallery representation or something like that, but there are parts of the business part of being a potter that college teachers either aren't good at teaching or don't attempt to teach. And it can be a problem when the path you choose is one that your teachers didn't choose and that your family members didn't choose, and suddenly you're out on your own, more or less inventing things as you go and learning by trial and error and so forth. And I want to recommend online sources. I mean, there are chat groups and there are videos and there are so forth. And you have to, like with any education, view it critically, because, it's no harder for someone to say something stupid on the internet than to say something smart. It's the same keystrokes. So you have to sort of compare. And one of my side activities, we sort of specialize in being educated by the village, in that we have a group of several hundred friends and friends of friends and friends of friends of friends, and we can ask, I'm thinking about getting a chainsaw. What kind should I get? Or something like that. And where someone who's like a fourth generation farmer would just ask grandpa or ask the uncles or dad or whatever, we have these artificial uncles and grandpas and grandmothers. And in fact, part of the benefit of it is not patriarchal. It doesn't have to be patriarchal. That the person who supplies the useful answer is the useful role model. And so instead of having one role model or two or something like that, we sort of have to, go to the buffet and judiciously pick out who's going to be a role model about which subjects in the diverse, weird, singular lives that we as artists have. Because it's a bigger universe than it used to be. And there's no one person who's ever going to be in control of all the information that you need to succeed. So, good luck. Have a good day.